Hello mentees, welcome back to DG Mentor. So guys, it has been a long time since I uploaded my last video and I've come across few comments in the comment box saying that please upload more regular videos. So as a plan or as a resolution to 2021, I have decided to upload at least one video on every month end. So in these videos, we are going to talk about all the major news and announcements related to competitive examinations in that month. And we would be setting our targets, small targets for next month. So these videos would be devoted to all the standards, whether it be class 12th, 11th, 10th, 9th, even the students who have dropped. So I would be talking about all these standards and setting a goal for you guys. And moreover, I would take all the concerns you have in the chat box as well. So without any further ado, let's begin with the first video of 2021. Let's begin with class 12th first. So you guys have 4 JEE mains scheduled this year, starting from 23rd Feb, and every month you have 1 JEE mains, then March, April and May. So find yourself very lucky guys, because you are getting multiple opportunities to perform well. But now you have to make sure that you give all the 4 attempts if possible. Even if you have not prepared well for the first attempt or the second attempt, you should attempt the paper. You should go to the examination and give the paper. You are getting an opportunity to test yourself, to test how much knowledge you have and how much you can apply in that examination room. It is not easy to apply 100%. You would able to get an experience of examination stress, the examination pressure you feel when you are going to attempt a paper for which you have prepared for 2 years. You have dedicated yourself for 2 years and then you are going to perform in those 3 hours. The pressure you feel, you get the experience of that pressure. So if you are getting multiple opportunities, why not avail it, right? You get an opportunity to compete with entire nation. Students from entire nation are writing this examination. You get an opportunity to compete with those guys. So I would recommend you should definitely go for each attempt, and this would also help you become self-aware that where do you stand in that crowd. Okay, so when you would give examinations, then only you can analyze the result and go for a better performance the next time. So it is very important guys that you attempt all the 4 examinations, and that would help you improve in the next attempt. So by analyzing your first examination, you can perform better in the second. That's what I did in my JEE mains. Also, don't be misguided by these rumors or myths that the examinations, competitive examinations are tough. To be honest, questions asked in JEE mains and BITSAT are almost similar to the level of questions asked in boards. Now, how are they similar? I mean to say that 60 to 70% of the questions asked in JEE mains or BITSAT are of the similar level to what the questions asked in boards. So it is just the difference is that boards have subjective questions and JEE mains and BITSAT, these examinations have objective questions. But rest, the level of the question paper is almost same. Only 30 to 40% questions are those that are to differentiate the cream. The main difference lies in the syllabus. So for class 12th board papers, you just have to study class 12th topics. And that too this year they have reduced the syllabus. But for JEE mains or any other competitive examination, you have the entire class 11th and 12th syllabus. So the syllabus is vast, but the level of IQ you require is same. So don't be afraid of the examination. Just study the entire syllabus with the same hard work that you do for your class 12th board examination. So what I mean that any student, if he or she is devoted and is ready to work hard, they can crack JEE mains with a very good percentile. Utilize this opportunity and just work hard this month. You just have to devote the entire month to revising the entire syllabus, class 11th and 12th. If you're not made the synopsis for class 11th, then you can refer my synopsis. But the best case is when you make your own synopsis, right? So I have uploaded my synopsis on Telegram page, and you can refer to them to revise the entire class 11th and 12th syllabus. Also, for students who have dropped this year, uh, you have 4 attempts: JEE Mains 1, 2, 3, and 4, and then you have advanced and BITSAT. Last year, you guys were a bit unfortunate, I would say. There were a lot of uncertainties in the exam dates and stuff. So that's why many students, many good students could not perform well. So don't be disheartened, don't be demotivated with your performance of last year. You have worked hard for this 1 year, and this time in 2021, you need to show your true caliber. This time, the things are not that uncertain. The dates are here, the exams are here. You just need to work hard, be focused. You have nothing to be distracted. Just be motivated and give your best this time. You can definitely do it. Just believe in yourself. So, moving on to class 11th now, you guys would be having your final examinations of class 11th. Just focus on them. Obviously, that would help you score well in class 11th. Another thing is that you would have a good command of on the entire syllabus of class 11th, especially for physics, chemistry, maths. So what you have to do is study hard for these final examinations of class 11th, and do remember that you make synopsis for every topic that you study. As I already have told you about this, so if you are doing this consistently in your entire year, that's great. But if you have not done it yet, it is high time you should start making your own synopsis. Okay, so you can refer some sample synopsis over the Telegram channel. The link is in the description box. So refer them, understand what are synopsis. I have also made a video for that, and make your own synopsis, especially for chemistry. Also, you can also do that for physics and maths, and this would help you get full command on class 11 syllabus. You just heard me talking to class 12 students and telling them that revising the class 11 syllabus plus the class 12 syllabus just 1 month before JEE Mains is not easy at all. Such a vast syllabus. So if you have organized your syllabus through these synopses at the time of study itself, then the revision process becomes quite easy and time saving as well. So you can spend more time on problem solving rather than focusing on revising the stuff again and again and again. Also, this is the best time you can strengthen your weak topics of class 11th. There would be definitely some topics in class 11th syllabus that you feel you are weak at. This is the best moment you can strengthen that. Okay, so just before leaving class 11th and going to 12th syllabus, you strengthen entire syllabus of class 11th. Moreover, this would also help you in in understanding class 12th topics, when there would be analogies between the concepts that you learned in class 11th. So the entire process would become very easy if you focus now. Okay, coming on to class 10th students. So you guys have your board examinations in May. So devoting entire these 3 months for preparing for boards would not be a good idea. What you can do, a smarter approach would be that start studying class 11th topics. Your priority should be class 10th only, but you can devote a small amount of time to class 11th topics. You just pick up H.C. Verma for physics or any other book, or for chemistry and maths. You just pick up class 11th books. Even you can pick up NCRTs. All NCRTs are available online. Just open those books and start studying the first chapter. This would help you in many ways. First of all, you would become aware of what the syllabus of class 11th 12th is. So I mean to say that there's a great transformation when you go from class 10th to 11th. So adapting to that transformation is not easy at all. The syllabus increases vastly, and the amount of seriousness you have to show towards your study the amount of hours you have to put in for your studies increase drastically. So in order to adapt this transformation, you should start studying class 11th topics from now. Okay, so this would also help you in deciding which branch you should pursue. So if you are thinking to pursue science in class 11th and 12th, and you feel comfortable with it, you understand the things and you enjoy learning those concepts, then you should definitely take science, because science in class 9th and 10th and the science in class 11th and 12th is not same. The level increases drastically. So if you feel that you're not comfortable with that level of science and you don't enjoy that, then this is the best time you can analyze that and you can understand that, and timely you would take right decision for your future. So just devote small amount of time to class 11th topics. Even I did the same thing when I was in class 10th, and just after I gave my NTSC in November, I started studying topics from class 11. Also remember, you don't have to lose your focus from class 10th as well. So your priority always remains class 10th board only. You would be having your pre-boards and stuff like revision. Constant revision is required. I would also recommend you to practice mock test for boards. Past year papers you can practice, that would also help you for boards. So that's what I have for class 10 students. Coming to class 9 students, so your case is very similar to class 11 students. So just focus on your final examinations. You would be having those examinations in February and March, I guess. So just focus on those examinations. Just strengthen your fundamentals, because the topics you study in class 9th and 10th act as fundamental topics for class 11th and 12th. So if you are strong in the topics of mechanics that you study in class 9th, then you would find it really easy to grab those concepts of class 11. So if you have a strong fundamental, definitely you would enjoy studies. The day you are finished with your class 9th examination, start studying for class 10th. Just pick up the books of class 10th. Even if your courses have not started, start reading class 10th NCERT. If you wish to crack NTSC, you need to start putting efforts right from the beginning of class 10th. The day you finish with your class 9th final examination, you need to start preparing for NTSC. You may see your journey for NTSC examination is of around 8 months, 7 or 8 months. And the journey of JEE would be around 24 months, 2 years, right? So NTSC is a mock journey for the 2 years journey you have in class 11th and 12th. So you would understand how you need to study when you are studying for a competitive examination, how you need to be consistent for a long period of time to achieve that goal. You would understand that. And a similar thing is for class 8th and 7th and lower standard students as well. Just focus on your final examinations, focus on your fundamentals. That is very important. Even if you wish to crack NSO and there are many other competitive examinations for you guys. If you wish to crack those examinations, you need to be very strong of your fundamentals. That's all for this video, guys. If you like the video, don't forget to click that like button. Subscribe the channel if you are new to it. Also, you may write in the comment box all those concerns that you are facing that I can pick up for the next month video. So until then, work hard for the examinations and all the best for your competitive examinations. Good luck and goodbye.